it is time for some core and balance today. So I'm getting to this a little late. 8 o'clock is late for me. Let's see what we do today. I worked on homework and then we took a nap, went and got food, and then I delayed for a while. Did a little CrossFit workout again, rested because I was dying, and now I'm here ready to do another workout, and wondering how this is gonna go because that's about it. The other day was a little rough, so let's get this going. So as usual, we got 1 minute on, 20-second rest, 2 rounds. So only 2 times each exercise. We got 3 groups of 3 exercises. So some are the same, a lot are the same, and there's a few new ones in there. So for the first round, we got bird dogs, single leg glute bridge, and sideways bear crawl with a little kick through. So the bird dog, if you remember, is on all fours. We extend the opposite arm and leg out, bring that knee to your elbow, and then extend. We'll do half on one side, half on the other. The single leg glute bridge with the dumbbell. I'm using a 10-pounder here today. You're also going to want to go find either a platform or a couple books or have like a step nearby. I'm going to have a 10-pound dumbbell. Heels nice and close to your hips. We're going to lift one leg up, power it up, rest it back down, power back up, and then halfway through we switch sides. And then the sideways bear crawl with a kick through. We're going to take a couple steps one way, so lift it up. Notice how my knees are just an inch above the ground. Hands are right under my shoulders. Opposite hand and leg move at the same time. We take about 3 steps one way. We're going to kick. So my right leg is kicking to the left. My left hand comes up. And then we'll take 3 or 4 steps the other way. And then my right arm comes up. My left leg kicks. And then we bring it back in. So we're just adding a little jazz to that movement there. I'm wearing socks because I'm thinking it'll be easier and I want to cheat. So you can too if you want. If it doesn't end up being easier, I'll probably take the socks off. So not gonna lie, I'm normally a barefoot when I work out home type of person, but when I can cheat, I'll wear socks. Same with burpees. Fun fact. If you're doing burpees on a hardwood floor, wear socks. It'll be like quite a bit easier. So, yeah, trainer tip of the day, how to cheat. So, let's get your weight ready. Hopefully you have a step nearby for when we get to our next round of stuff. Minute, 2 times through, that's it, we can do it. 10 seconds until we get started with that bird dog.
3, 2,
all right.
1.
So let's do right arm, left leg extends, bring that elbow to knee, and extend back out. So think exhale as you pull them in to meet at the center. Inhale out. And then let's switch sides. Right leg, left arm. Exhale, pull that knee to your elbow. Last 10 seconds here.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, let's flip it onto your back. Grab that weight. We have the single leg glute bridge. We'll start with our right leg in the air first. So try to keep that weight more on your hips. Let's get ready.
3, 2, 1. Go.
All right, power it up. Rest it back down. So you're probably going to notice these are a lot harder than a regular glute bridge. Obviously, they're single leg. But if you notice on me, I cannot get a very good hip extension there. That's okay. That's why we're working on this. We have to keep working at it if we ever want to get better. And then let's switch sides. You might notice one side is significantly easier than the other. This side is definitely my easier side.
Three, two, one, rest.
All right. Set that guy aside. Let's get ready for these wicked little bear crawls we got coming. Fun times, right? A lot of you guys are going to be doing these tomorrow on Tuesday because it's late Monday night, so happy Bear Crawl Tuesday.
3, 2,
All
1,
right.
go.
Lift it up, opposite hand and leg. And then opposite hand comes up, leg goes through, bring it back in. Woo! Socks are making it a little harder than I thought. A lot of coordination here. Last 15 seconds.
Three, two, one, rest.
All right, good news is we only have to do that one more time. One more time through, starting with those bird dogs. I had to think of the name. All right.
3,
Right arm, left
2,
leg.
1, go.
Extend it out. Exhale, touch them in the center. And then let's switch sides. All right, we're getting into those last 10 seconds. Maybe feeling a little more wobbly than we did the first time around here.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, onto your back, grab that dumbbell, single leg glute bridge. All right, let's start with that right leg up in the air.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, breathe through this. I know it's hard. Dig that heel into the ground. Really try to extend it up as high as you can. All right, let's switch legs. Left leg up. All right, we're getting into those last 10 seconds here. And then we're on to those evil bear crawls.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Alrighty. I'm not sure if the socks helped me there, so I'm going to take my socks off. I don't think they really helped that much. I think I just lost my balance with them. So barefoot it is. Let's set it up here, shoulders right over your hands, knees right under your hips. Flip those toes, lift it up, opposite arm and leg. Yeah, my advice originally was very wrong. This is way easier barefoot with a little grip. But I stand by my statement that burpees on hardwood floor are easier in socks. That is a fact. Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo! All right, guys. Done with those bear crawls. We got single leg RDLs, heel drops, and dumbbell V-sits. All of these we did last week, so we should be familiar. So let's get that platform or stack of books, whatever you're using, get that guy out. So single leg RDL with that dumbbell. So opposite arm is going to be holding the dumbbell to what leg you're using. So I'm standing on my left leg. I'm holding it in my right arm. My shoulders and my hips stay squared off to the ground as I hinge forward. I have a bend in my bottom leg, my standing leg. My back leg does not really have much of a bend. It's just a soft bend, and it extends out like a teeter-totter. So you really have to get that leg up in order to let your torso tilt forward. So really work on getting parallel to the ground here, and then squeeze that butt to bring yourself back up. That's going to help you with your balance here. And then we'll switch sides halfway through. Heel drops. We're going to hold that weight up at your chest. So we're going to do our right side first. So starting with that left leg hovering right next to your right, we're going to bring it forward as we come down to tap that heel, and then bring it back up, ending with that foot right next to your right leg. So it comes forward, forward as you come down, and then back as you come back up. And then the dumbbell V-sit on the ground. Dumbbell is in your hands and back. We're going to bring it up to those knees. Can't really see anything other than my butt there. We're going to bring it up to those knees and then extend out. Sound good? So let's start with that single leg RDL. Start with that dumbbell in your right hand. Dumbbell is going to be in your right hand to start, and your left leg is going to be standing. So 30 seconds here, and then we switch sides.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so we're going to keep everything squared off. We're not bringing that chest below parallel here. So once you're parallel to the ground, bring it back up. Think of making the letter T with your body here. Remember, we're trying not to open up through those hips. Try to hover that back leg as you bring it in. That'll give you a little extra balance challenge. Whoop. Let's switch sides. So right leg standing, dumbbell in your left hand. Squeeze that glute to bring it back up. All right, last 10 seconds, guys.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Alrighty. Nice work. Let's rack that weight up at your chest. Right foot on your platform, whatever you're using, or step. Left leg is going to hover right next to it. We got 5 seconds here.
3, 2, 1,
All right,
go.
bend that standing leg as your left leg comes out in front to tap, and then bring it back up. So remember, this is what's going to help you get that nasty pistol squat nailed down. Really focus on the ankle mobility here. If you're shaking, that's good. Last one. Switch it over to that left side on the platform. Bend through that knee, tap your right heel. Last 10 seconds.
Three, two, one, rest.
All right. Then down to the ground, we got those dumbbell V-sits. All right, so extend it out, and then we're going to bring it in to meet your knees.
3, 2, 1, go.
So you can leave that torso on the ground here. You can slightly lift those shoulders up as you bring the dumbbell up. Think exhaling as you come up, and inhale on the way back. Gotta be almost there by now, I hope.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, rock it back up. One more time of those 3. This workout sure goes by quick. All in all, when you take in the timer, this is only about 21 minutes of work.
3, 2,
So right hand with that dumbbell, left leg standing. Square it off and hinge. Bring it back up. So remember that back is nice and flat here. We're squeezing that glute to come back up. It's going to help with that balance. All right, let's switch sides. Right foot, left hand. Really focus on what you're using here. Really focus on squeezing your glute with each pull back up. You might notice you aren't wobbling as much. As I wobble. Last one here.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right. Nice work. Let's bring it to that platform. Weight up at your chest. Right foot on. Left foot dangles. We got about 5 seconds here.
3, 2, 1, go.
Bend, tap, bring it back up. Bend and tap. Remember, we're not putting any weight down on that heel as we tap. Last one. And then let's switch sides, left foot standing. Bend through that leg as your right foot comes out to tap. Remember, push those heels back. Okay, heels back, hips back, hips back. 10 more seconds here.
Three, two, one, rest.
All right. And now let's bring it down to the ground. We got that V-sit.
3, 2, 1.
All right,
Go.
exhale, dumbbell to knees. Shoulders can come up slightly. Remember, if this is too much with the weight, you can always drop that weight. As long as you're exhaling, you're pulling that belly button in with each crunch up, you're still going to feel this, whether there's weight or not.
Three, two, one. Rest.
All right, second round is done, guys. Whew. Alrighty, next up we have Russian twist, running man, and a 3-point plank. So, Russian twist on the ground. We're going to use our weight.
2, 1. Done.
We're going to either use our weight or you can use nothing at all. So we're going to do these a little bit differently to make it a little more biomechanically friendly. So weight is going to be at your chest for these Russian twists. We're going to lean back slightly, and then we are just going to twist side to side. We're not going to tap, because if you do notice, it does put a little extra torque on your spine that we don't really want. So we're going to hold it up at your chest, and we're still getting that twist through your obliques without adding that long lever in there to piss off your back. So it should feel a little bit better. You can also hover those legs if you want for a little additional challenge. However, if you're hovering your legs and you start to feel it more in your hip flexor, if you start to feel it more here than in your core, then lower those legs down and focus more on your core. It's not about, let's make it harder. I can do it with my legs lifted. Like, that's not the point. Our point is to work our obliques here, not our hip flexors. So there's no shame in putting your heels down. Take this to the intensity that you can while still feeling it in the right spot that we're trying to work. So either option is great as long as you're feeling it in your obliques. And then running man is up next. So we remember running man. We're going to have that weight up at our chest. Deep bend in that standing leg. We're going to bring it forward. That back leg hovers. And then we're going to drive it up. Deep bend in that standing leg. And then drive it up. And then we're going to switch sides. So 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds on the other. And then last up, we got 3-point plank. So when we do these 3-point planks, we're going to lift up one leg at a time. So side view here of me. We're just going to lift up one leg and down. Other leg and down. Does not matter to me how high you lift it. If you're really flexible, you're probably going to get your leg up really, really high. Good for you. I can't do that. I've been really working on my flexibility lately, but I'm not there yet. So I'll be lifting it a couple inches off the ground. That's where I'm at. Lift it wherever you can. So that's all we got left. It's only 6 minutes of work. So let's get this done, guys. 10 seconds and we go into that Russian twist.
3,
So
2,
weight at your chest.
1.
Lean
Go.
back. And then we're twisting side to side. What you can do here if you want is you can hover those legs for a couple twists. And then you can always set them back down. You don't have to be committed to an entire minute of your legs lifted. That's not how this works. Little by little, you'll get there. So I noticed that when I do this, I feel it in my core when I lift my heels, and then if I do it for too long, then I start to feel it in my hip flexors. So if you initially feel it in your core more with your heels lifted and then it moves to your hip flexors, set them down for a little bit, give it a break, and then lift them back up.
1. Rest.
Let's bring it up. We got that running man. All right. So let's rack it up at your chest. Let's start on that left leg. So your right leg is going to go back first.
1. Go.
So hover that right leg, bend into that left knee, drive it up. So balance is really working here. Remember, slow and steady. Take this at your own pace. Really bend into that front leg. And then let's switch sides. Right leg bent. Hover that left leg back. Drive it up. So those of you who are very prone to twisting or spraining ankles, this is a great exercise for you. Notice that shaking in your joints. We're using all those little muscles, those stabilizers that never get used enough. So the shaking's
3,
good.
2, 1. Rest.
All right. Set that guy down. We got the 3-point plank, which I know is going to be like the worst one here. So best you can here, guys. I know this one sucks.
3, 2,
Deep breath.
1.
Let's
Go.
lift it up. One leg up and lower. So I know your butt is going to want to pike up here because you're lifting your leg. Your butt wants to follow. Don't let it. Keep your glutes squeezed. If your glutes are squeezed, then your hips can't go up in the air. Try it. Give it a try. Squeeze those glutes. We're about halfway there. I know it doesn't look like it, but I swear I am lifting my feet here. Try not to rock side to side. You got 10 seconds left.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, we can stay on the ground here. One more time through. Grab that weight for your Russian twist. Just 3 minutes of work left, guys. That's all we got. We can do this. Bring it up to your chest.
3, 2,
Lean back slightly.
1. Go.
And twist. So remember, fight that urge to bring it away from your body. Lift those heels when you're ready. I feel like ever since having my back problems, I've been like a way more back-focused trainer, or injury-focused, I guess, which I guess is a good thing. If I struggle with something, I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Three, two, one.
All right.
Rest.
Stand it up. We got that running man. We're in our final 2 minutes of work, guys. We got this. We're so close. We're not dying. No one's dead yet. Rack it up at your chest. Let's start on your right foot this time.
3, 2, 1. Go.
All right, bend into that right leg. Left leg goes back. Drive it up. Bend into that front leg. Drive it up. Maybe one side is easier than the other. Remember, that's okay. Last one. And then let's switch sides. Left leg standing. Drive that right knee up. Really bend into that leg. Hopefully these are starting to feel easier. I notice they're starting to feel easier for me, even with that extra weight.
2, 1, rest.
Alrighty, we are on to our 3-point plank, and then we are done. So let's bring it down to the ground. If you want to do this on your forearms and make it a little harder, then feel free to go to your forearms. It'll be a little more challenging. I am going to stay on my hands.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, last minute here. We got this. Take it at your own pace. Remember, squeeze your butt to keep your hips from going up in the air. Even if you're only lifting it a couple inches off the ground. I put this exercise in here totally forgetting that I hate it. Past that halfway point. Last 10.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, we are done, guys. Nice work. That went by super fast. We made it. Let's pop it down on your butt and stretch it out. Let's bring that left leg in. Reach for your right toes. I don't know what is happening to me and why I suddenly became an evening workout person. I'm going to blame Bridget for this. All those late night workouts I did with her. Normally, I'm like a late morning workout person. Let's bend that right leg, lay it over your left side. Like, I can work out super early if I have to, but I can wake up early and go to work, but I prefer to work out between like 9 and 11. That would be like my perfect ideal time. So 8 o'clock would be, if in my perfect world, 8 o'clock would be when I wake up. Let's walk those hands off to the side, twist. In my perfect world, I would wake up at 8, have some coffee, and then at about 9 o'clock start my workout. That would be my ideal. Which I guess I should be doing right now because I have nothing else to do. Bring it down to your left arm, reach overhead. I don't know why I have not been doing that lately. I'm just so lazy. I've become like the epitome of lazy over quarantine. And then let's swivel over to the other side. Right leg in and reach for those left toes. And then bend that left leg. Let's lay it over your right side. And then let's walk those hands over to the side, twist. And then bring it down to that forearm. Reach overhead, remember, press that hip bone forward. And then let's bring it to all fours. Let's exhale, or no, inhale. Exhale. Exhale up, tuck your chin. Whew, I can't even think right when it's late. And then inhale, curve, or arch your back, look up. Exhale, curve it, tuck your chin. Inhale, arch and look up. Let's do a few more of these at your own pace here. And then let's widen out those knees, toes together. Reach those hips back, get that chest down to the ground. And then let's lift it up to those toes. Reach your hips back. Try to get those heels down to the ground. You can alternate a little bend in each side. Try to get a little bit deeper. And then whenever you're ready, walk those hands back up to your toes. Oh my God, this is the most I have been able to touch my toes. Look at this. Look at this. My legs are almost straight, but not locked. And I can touch the ground. This is insane, guys. This is a breakthrough. It is documented on video. Y'all saw it. Roll it up. We are all done. Thank you so much for joining me for some core and balance today. You guys liked it. I'm a sweaty mess over here. That's from doing 2 workouts. Let me know in the comments. Tell me, are you a morning or an evening workout person? And how has that been changing lately? Because this like almost 9 o'clock and I'm just now done working out. That is nuts. That's not me. That's not me at all. So let me know in the comments. I want to hear from y'all. And remember, like this video, subscribe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is legs. So we got legs tomorrow. Get your bands and your sliders ready. So hopefully you have some bands. And remember, sliders, if you don't have any, you can always use paper plates on carpet. Or you can use like towels or fuzzy socks on the hardwood floor. So bye guys. See y'all tomorrow.